Hi everyone, my name's Jennifer. I'm here to bring you your next after school activity zone. So today we're doing a theme around birds in your backyard. So there's a survey that you can fill in with your mum and dad. Have a look at all the birds that you might see on your walk. We're trying to find out which native birds are frequent in your area. So it might be a fun little activity you can do with your parents. The link will be on our Facebook page. So we're going to create some of those birds now. And we're going to try and use a variety of different materials to do it. So for the first one, we tried to make a rainbow lorikeet over here, which is quite cute, and he's got lots of little feathers on him. So what we needed for this one was a cardboard roll. If you have paint, that would probably be the easiest thing. You could paint it whatever color you wanted, but we didn't have paint, so we used paper to cover the tube. So all you have to really do with the paper is wrap it around to cover and then stick the feathers on. So all we did to stick the feathers on was use some sticky tape to stick the feathers on, and then we just put more and more layers on like that. So he's got some lovely plumage and a nice little nose that we drew on with some eyes. So that was the first one, but that's if you've got lots of different craft materials at home. Some of you might not have a lot of different craft materials at home. Some of you might just have paper. So we decided to try and make another native Australian bird. This is a cockatoo. Hello, Cocky. So we've only used paper with this one. So you can cover the tube with some paper, or if you don't have a tube, you can even just roll a tube to make your body. And that could be your base. So the first step is to cover this all in white paper, and then to make the wings, you just have to cut a sheet of paper. Let's say it's probably about 6 centimeters wide. And now you need to do a concertina fold. So if you've never done one of those before, so you just fold it over maybe about 1 centimeter down this way, and then you flip your paper over and you fold the other way. And then you flip it over again and fold, and flip and fold, and flip and fold. And you basically just keep doing this. Flip and fold, flip and fold, flip, fold, flip and fold. And now you've got a lovely little fan shape. So that's what we've used for the wings on the side here. Now, it was a bit of a trick to sticking these wings on because it doesn't really stick on like that. So I sort of bent the corner here up so that then I could sticky tape that flat down onto the wing. So there's a tube I'll show you. There we go. So just have to bend this on a bit of an angle. There you go. So that's your wing. And obviously the same on the other side. And then for his crest, surprised I knew that word. All right. You do the same, concertina fold. Concertina fold. So you've got that, but it's a bit of a small crest. So I think we'll probably stick 2 pieces together to make it a really big one. Okay, and so we'll just do the same. Fold, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. All right, and now we've got a massive one. Look a bit like a rock star now. All right, we'll stick that in. There you go, so that will be his crest. And the next thing you'll need is a black piece of paper to do the nose. So I folded it in half like this, and you've got the crease up the top here. So you're gonna have to cut a bit of a curve. So let's see if I can do this to the camera. All right, so cut a curve down. So remember, this part is where the crease is, and you don't wanna cut too much of that. All right, so we've cut that down. Now we sort of need to make a little beak shape. So I went sort of down on the curve and up. So you've got your little beak, and you'll need to make a slit here at the back to sort of fold that together so that it will sit on the tube. You could use glue or sticky tape, doesn't really matter. And now you just need to close up the beak as well. All right, and that's pretty much how you do the beak. And you'd stick it on like that. I should have covered the roll before this, but it doesn't matter. So all pretty easy. And then you can just draw some little eyeballs on like I did. And that'll be your cockatoo. Now, if you don't have paper, there's a third way that you can make a native Australian bird out of materials. And Jenny's gonna show you how.
Hi everyone, my name's Jenny, and Jennifer's just shown you the other birds with the materials that you might have at home. I've made some ones from things in the garden, so some natural ones. So this one I think looks like a kookaburra, and this one is a lorikeet, because there's a lot of autumn leaves and different colours that you can find outside. So at the library, I went out into the garden and I just found anything that we could find that we could use to decorate the birds with. So you might be able to find some nice things that can look like feathers, some leaves, some bark, and some sticks. Okay, so once again, you get the tube. You might be able to find some glad wrap tubes or something like that. That one looks like a natural birdie colour, so you can leave it like that, or you can wrap up the paper as well, like Jennifer did. So just roll it into a tube and stick it. Okay, so this one here, we might start decorating it. So with some bark, you can put that on as a tail feather. I think sometimes sticky tape does work better than glue, if you've got some. Otherwise you can try and use some glue, but sticky tape does a good job. So this one here, we're just going to put a nice long tail feather for him. Another idea I had is I got a stick and I've snapped it into just a skinny stick into 3. And then with some sticky tape, you can try, sometimes it's a bit fiddly, but you just need patience. You can stick them together. So this one with his feet with the sticks. So you can try to stick them together, the 3 sticks together. And then at the bottom, you can stick them onto the tube for his paws. So you can make your own imaginary bird if you want, or you can try and copy a bird. Like you can do ducks or maybe a kookaburra. So you can just get any sort of leaves that you want. Some of these long ones will be good because it looks a bit like feathers, so you can put lots of them together. Oops. This one as well, I put for his beak, I got some bark from outside. So you can stick that on, or if you want to, you can draw a beak. But you can use a lot of imagination to make creatures. So this one's got a long nose, a long beak. And then once again, you can draw the eyes on, which hasn't got the texture, but you can draw some eyes on, or you can find some beads from the garden, which we've got at the garden here. And you can stick an eye on as well. So it's lots of fun, especially with all the autumn leaves outside. You can come up with some very colourful birds as well. And there you go. So have lots of fun with it.
We hope you have fun completing your birds and the bird survey. See you later.
See you.